So I'm going to read on Amanda Knoxx, and this date that I'm recording this reading is 11/23/2020. Okay? So basically I'm going to ask what I think most people want to know, and that is, did Amanda Knoxx actually participate in the murder of Meredith Kircher, the fellow exchange student that shared an apartment with her in Italy. So let's just see what we get. Amanda Knox's birthday is July 9th, 1987. So that would make her a Cancer. She would be a water sign. So let's just take a look. Did Amanda participate in Meredith Kircher's death? I ask Creator, ancestors, to help me read the cards accurately. Did Amanda Knoxx participate more than she admits, which is denial, of Meredith's death, murder? Did she actually have more hands-on involvement? Now this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, as are all of my readings on this channel, because this is dun, 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 an entertainment channel. Okay, well this shows the Five of Wands, and we see that there is a physical assault that took place. So the first card is acknowledging the physical assault of this young lady, Meredith. Who was overpowered. But she fought. I think there must be some evidence that she tried to fight back. And this deals with someone who also involved in this, who had very poor impulse control. Because really the Strength card is, when properly dignified, is about not acting out of impulse, using your more mature, gentle, feminine side, if you will, to handle and resolve issues. And to bring things to under control where things aren't being violent. But in this case, and in many cases, the Strength card, especially when it is around other negative cards, might be ill-dignified in saying, this is somebody really physically overwhelming someone else. Ten of Discs. So this is the end of a cycle. And this is a number of people, I feel like, also This is school. And the Prince of Swords. This is watchfulness to me. Let's pull a few more cards. It's a quick again response. And again, I'm feeling that's someone that has poor impulse control. Might run in their family. Maybe that's what that, also that Ten of Pentacles is about. It could have also been about money. I don't know. But I get a theme here with two cards that are talking about physical altercation, overpowering, and poor impulse control, someone attacking. This is burden. This is also excessive force. And when that falls underneath a card of arguing or assault, what is my assault card, I feel like rules, law, Ace of Wands, possession of something, taking something off. I almost feel like now I don't know that much about Amanda Knoxx. At the time when that happened, I was only kind of aware of what headlines. I didn't delve deeply into that case. Just put me off. And I don't really know. But I can only say she may have been part of physical means of this could be the burden of the physical, the fight or the assault. But it also makes this assault feel really heavy, like it was intense. And then there's this 10, another 10. So there's two 10s when we go vertically here. And again, this is wanting to have some kind of better life that isn't one of burden and pressure, and fighting for that. These are rules and consequences, I think, too. Things that one is taught. They were going to school, so that theme again comes up. School. And the three. There was three people. And this, to be honest, shows two women and a male. More than one person involved, it's saying. This feels yeah. You know, she's still burdened and will be into the future by this. It will haunt her. I don't think her life, it will ever not. Yeah. And she will become more and more reclusive. I think she was, actually, one of a small group of people that were involved. So it could have been her and a male, or her and another couple of males. I'm not sure. But it definitely puts her, I feel like, in the picture first right off the bat by saying there's an assault and this is overpowering, and her fighting back. This is maybe people she went to school with. It's a sudden reaction. It's unexpected. And there could have been a robbery issue, and not just a sexual assault. But I don't know. I feel like she was involved in whatever went down. Yeah, I gotta say that. And she's haunted by it, and she will be haunted by it. She tries to ideally get away from it and present herself as something other than she is. This feels like she also wants this other life to be very much true and very much who she is, but it isn't. It is like paper mache to me over a rotten center of, I feel like, involvement in the oppression that this girl faced physically. There was a great deal of excessive force, and I'm shown here too there was more than one person involved. So I'm taking that and interpreting that to be she may have been involved in some means of restraining this girl, or some other act that was heavily oppressive to this individual, to this poor young lady, Meredith Kircher. And I think, though, that she will continue her life now. I just think she will remain forever haunted by it, because she knows the truth. She knows the truth, and I think she has trouble to sleep. This would indicate some mental disorder, anxiety, nightmares, maybe actually even physical haunting. And she just pulls back from society. She does not, it looks like to me, want to be, the more this goes on, the more vulnerable she feels like about it, and so I feel like she will be more hiding, more reclusive. She will become more reclusive. Justice. King of Cups. Eight of Swords. To me, this is holding somebody against their will. I don't know. They went after the boyfriend, right? Or, I don't know, one of the men. That to me feels like maybe another male here. And holding somebody against their will and causing, I believe, their loss of life. And again, 3 people. So, I do think she's part of a group that singled this girl out. Her own roommate. And she may have had some competitive feelings about her academically. That's a possibility. Because I get a real sense of school, and then I get it also not only was there a physical assault. This is a competitive energy here. Sometimes, if it's better dignified, it can be a game, where there's competition. But there's no good sportsmanship in this competition. This is brutal. And this is hostile. And I'm wondering if she didn't harbor some animosity toward this female, this roommate of hers, this poor young lady, Meredith Kircher. She may have had some jealousy, I don't know. Did she see this girl as coming from money? As privileged, more privileged than her? As smarter than her? Both? So, there may have been some competitive feeling that was hostile that she held toward Meredith. That, and it may be, I don't know. Did she think that this girl was, you can answer those questions, who know this case better than me. Was she jealous of this girl? Was this girl more accomplished? Did Amanda for some reason think this girl was more accomplished than herself, or come from a better background, more well-to-do, or better supported family? Because it sure feels like there's some drive in Amanda that kicked in where this other young lady was concerned, her roommate. And something that she would have found really oppressive deals with school. Again, in the second line. And lessons and I think academic work. Maybe Amanda found it more oppressive and difficult, whereas maybe Meredith had an easier time. Here is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be anger, jealousy, to do with studies, even to do with new start. Something manifests, and it's about school, connected to school, some sort of, I think for her, for Amanda, some sort of jealousy or she coveted, something she wanted maybe. Then she felt inspired to take part in this. I do think she is not telling the truth. The entire truth. And she knows it. And it's it's there and it will haunt her. And she will become a prisoner of her own mind and fears and memories. So, even though she's quote unquote living in a free world, I don't see her as feeling particularly mentally free. She's haunted by it, and she will be for the rest of her life. I do see her as having had some kind of involvement, and I feel like she had some sort of trifle jealousy maybe about this girl, maybe to do with her background or family, financial inheritance or support. There may have been something in school that she felt competitive with regard to her about. And I feel like that kicked off, it looks like, because it's what came up. As a problem with regard to her. And so, yeah, I do think she's guilty, and it will haunt her. If you like this content, please make sure you like and subscribe and share. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.